My fiancé confessed he's still in love with his ex after 3 years together. I was slicing strawberries for a charcuterie board when he walked in. Our apartment smelled like rosemary chicken and burning garlic bread. My garlic bread, because I'd forgotten to set the timer. Again. "Hey, babe," I said, waving the knife absently. "Dinner's almost ready. Pour us some wine?" Liam hesitated in the doorway, his work satchel still slung over his shoulder. His phone buzzed in his hand. Again. I'd stopped counting how many times that week. "Yeah, sure," he said, voice flat. He didn't look at me. The red flags started small. 3 months ago, he'd begun taking walks after dinner, staying gone for hours. His phone, once perpetually charging on the kitchen counter, now lived in his pocket. When I joked about it, he'd laugh too loudly and say, "Privacy's important, right?" But last week, I found the sweatshirt. I was folding laundry when it slipped out of his hamper. A faded UCLA hoodie. Soft and smelling like someone else's perfume. Vanilla and bergamot. Not mine. My stomach dropped. He'd dated a girl in college for 2 years, Amanda, the dancer with the dimpled smile. She'd moved to New York after their breakup. "Oh, that?" he shrugged when I asked, avoiding my eyes. "Just found it in storage. Thought I'd donate it." But his jaw tightened when I hugged him afterward, his body stiffening like I'd struck him. The confession came on a Tuesday. We were eating takeout on the couch, a rerun of The Office playing unheard in the background. My chopsticks hovered over sushi as Liam suddenly set down his container. "We need to talk." His voice cracked on talk. Ice slid down my spine. I never stopped loving Amanda," he blurted. The words hung in the air, sharp as shattered glass. My throat closed. "What?" "We've been texting for 6 months." He stared at his hands. "She's divorcing her husband. I thought I was over her, but..." "But what?" My voice rose, trembling. "You proposed to me 4 months ago." He flinched. I thought I could move on, pretend she didn't mean what she still does. I stood abruptly, my plate clattering to the floor. "Do you love her?" Silence. Then, so quiet it gutted me. "Yeah." The next hour blurred. I remember screaming, crying, demanding answers he didn't have. Why propose? Why lie? Why let me plan a wedding, pick china patterns, write vows? He kept repeating, "I didn't want to hurt you," as if that undid anything. I locked myself in the bathroom, slid to the floor, and screamed into a towel. The shower curtain smelled like his cedar body wash. My engagement ring, rose gold, his grandmother's, dug into my palm. When I emerged, hollowed out, he was gone. A note on the fridge. "Staying with Mark. Take whatever time you need." Now I'm sitting in our half-packed apartment. His suitcase yawns open in the bedroom, still full of clothes he'll never come back for. The charcuterie board rots on the counter, strawberries browning at the edges. I pour myself a glass of wine, then another. My phone lights up. Mom again, but I can't answer. Not yet. The worst part? A traitorous voice whispers, "Did he ever love me? Or was I just a placeholder?" And beneath the rage, the humiliation, a stupid, hopeful ache. What if he changes his mind? TLDR. Caught fiancé texting his ex. He admitted he's still in love with her. Now I'm alone in an apartment full of burned garlic bread and broken promises.